Heya, this is Sydney, and I am here to talk us through it for May 17th, 2025. It is Saturday, which means it is Saturn's day, and Saturn is at the anaretic degree, the 29th degree, 29 degrees and 24 minutes as far as noon is concerned on this day. But Saturn is at the very last degree of the entire zodiac. This is the end, the ending degree, right? This is letting something go. This is literally taking the time to remove something from your life. I invite people to look at where Pisces is in your chart, either by whole sign or where 29 degrees Pisces is in your chart, and look at what is just kind of wrapping itself up here. What is ending here? What is being let go of here? And invite it to do that with some sort of grace, right? Some compassion. 7:09 a.m. we have the moon in Capricorn trine the sun. This is a practical, grounded, I think feel good trine. This is a nice working trine. You can get the things you want to get done. And what a lovely aspect to have in the morning. 10:37 a.m. we have the moon quincunx Jupiter, trying not to go overboard and trying to get all of these things done. 12:30 p.m. we have the moon square Chiron. This can be some emotional pain. So it's almost like in trying to get those things done, maybe you did a little bit too much and now you're reaping the emotional consequences of that. Try to just lean into that grounded, practical trine. When I think about an earth trine, I think of a train just steadily, smoothly down the tracks. Try to chill out in that energy, right? Just, it is the chillest reggae song. That kind of thing. 2:31 p.m. we get the moon quintile Venus, a feel-good aspect. I'm here for it. 4:32 p.m. Sun conjunct Uranus and Taurus. This is the biggie of the day. So Uranus is a wonderful planet that, while every other planet's kind of spinning like this, Uranus is on its side, spinning like this. He does his own thing. He's erratic. He is electrical. He's about the planet of liberation, of breaking free, breakthroughs, aha moments, inspiration, sciences, technology, that sort of thing. And the sun comes in conjunct Uranus. I mean, I really do think that this is like creative brilliance. This is the sun coming to Uranus in this conjunction. Uranus is like, hey, like, let's liberate. Let's break free of whatever this sun and Taurus thing is, that we don't need to necessarily be doing all of that, right? There are ways that Taurus holds on, and I'm a Taurus, so I say this with all of the love in my heart towards myself and every other Taurus. The Taurus holds on to these old, outmoded habits and ways of being that it doesn't need because, you know, it's just like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But in that feeling of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, we become so stubborn and mired in our own stuff that sometimes our foundations need to be kind of shaken up, right? And hopefully this is some sort of inspiration and that we feel empowered to liberate ourselves from something here around, you know, whatever our consciousness is around security and stability and survival. This could trigger some survival stuff, certainly. And considering that Taurus is a sign that is very focused on resources, there could be some sort of quote unquote earthquake or shock around things having to do with resources. And we know what's going on in the world right now, especially if you're in the States, you know, everything around resources. Where are we going to get our resources? Are our shelves going to be full? I think we're in for a bit of a shock around that. Yeah, but Uranus is an invitation to liberate. Uranus can also be a planet of trauma by evolutionary standards as well. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Some astrologers think of Uranus as more of a malefic, a bad planet, because it can be so chaotic. I tend to think that it is a planet that's kind of good news, bad news bears. If you stay open-minded enough to be able to see when something is the better option or it will literally free you up for a better life, Uranus is great. But if you hold on so tightly, like Taurus can, like any fixed sign can, to what we value, when Uranus comes along and shakes it up, it's going to feel pretty scary and pretty traumatic to have it shaken away. So, invitation to just kind of try to go with the flow. Try to not hold on to things so tightly, because whatever gets shaken away is for our highest good. May all beings be liberated. You know? 4:47 p.m. we get the moon trine Uranus and Taurus. This is inspiring. Intuitively, emotionally being inspired. Some sort of change. We're able to make whatever change in our habits that we need to because of this Uranian energy kind of coursing through the day in like a big way. At 8:29, we get the moon in Cap. Sextile Saturn in Pisces. This is able to kind of like lay down some foundations around what we're trying to achieve and get done. I love this sextile. It's really great. At 10:29 p.m., we have the moon entering Aquarius. And so I think then we become, whatever foundations we're setting, we become a little bit more, we have the ability to detach. I think to see like a bigger, broader picture about our future. There is also ability to like be more minded around our community. I think our mood, the moon, turns to others, community, groups, friendship, that sort of thing. So whatever this was, I think this whole day is very Uranian, inspiring, illuminating. Shake 'em up, a little bit rock 'em, sock 'em. So I hope that whatever inspires you also truly inspires you to be able to change something that you know needs to go or be changed or let go of or just liberated. I wish us all beautiful liberation. Take care.